Standards identified in these activities have been adopted from the content standards of the national organization for each discipline. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. This pre-kindergarten class has a mascot, Simon the monkey, that travels to different schools around the world. The students take Simon on field trips to important places in their community. The teacher takes pictures and the students write stories to teach Simon about their town. The pictures and stories are posted on Simon's website, so other classes around the world can learn about the different schools and communities Simon visits. In this way, the children can communicate information about themselves to others, and they can visit and learn about other communities without leaving the classroom. This activity integrates English Language Arts Standard Number 8, which requires that students use a variety of technological and information resources to gather and synthesize information and to create and communicate knowledge.
Simon the monkey visits with us at our school in rural Southside, Virginia. We take him with us on our trips. We teach him about the area that we live in. We draw pictures for him and read books to him. Sometimes Simon goes to other schools to learn things from their students about where they live. Sometimes he goes on other trips. Is Simon away on a trip right now? Is our Simon away? Did we box our Simon up and send him away? And who do we have with us? We really don't have Simon. Who's with us today?
Picture cameras.
Well, there are picture cameras, and then we have Simon's cousin.
The letters.
There are some letters on here. Let's see if we can find some other letters, Vincent. Okay, we saw some pictures. Let's look and find some trips.
Oh, there's a firefighter.
You want to see the firefighters?
Yeah.
Okay.
The students review some field trips they have already taken with Simon. They look at their pictures and stories on Simon's website and talk about what they learned. In this way, the students begin to develop a better understanding of their community. These learning activities integrate National Geography Standard Number 4, which requires that students develop knowledge of the physical and human characteristics of places.
Tell me some places we went.
Pizza Hut.
We went to Pizza Hut. Where else did we take Simon?
To McDonald's.
We took Simon to McDonald's. Are you all hungry? We took him to the dam. Where else did we take him to?
Pumpkin patch.
We took him to the pumpkin patch. Do you remember any other places we took Simon?
Yes.
Where else did we take?
Winn-Dixie.
We took him to Winn-Dixie. Where else did we take him?
And
Can't remember anything else? What pictures would you all like to see first?
the pumpkin patch.
The pumpkin patch. Okay, Dustin wants to see the pumpkin patch. So let's see here.
That's the fire station.
What? Oh, we took him to the fire station too, didn't we? We almost forgot about that one. All right, here's the pumpkin patch.
The students take Simon on another field trip. They visit the local Chamber of Commerce, Memorial Park, and the town library. At the Chamber of Commerce, they see an antique doll collection. By having the students visit institutions and learn about people whose names remain related to institutions, the teacher integrates Social Studies Standard Number 5 for early grades C, which refers to individuals, groups, and institutions and interactions of people with institutions.
Look, boys, I see Mickey Mouse. It's a lot of nice ones.
That's a dollhouse. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Look at the carriage. They're very old. Very old.
And look at that one.
And y'all remember Mickey Mouse?
At the Chamber of Commerce, the students also see a scale model of their town. A guide explains what the town used to look like and how it has changed over time. This learning activity incorporates History Standard Number 2 for grades K through 4, which requires that students have opportunities to learn about the history of their state or region.
Is downtown South Hill, about 50 years ago. Y'all are in this building right here. This is the depot building, and y'all are in the back where the museum is right now. They're just sitting there. They're parked right there. They used to come to the depot and park and unload stuff. Yep, there goes a train a-going. See this building right here? This is the Martin collection now, right across the street from us. It's got 1910 still up on top of it. Y'all's bus is parked right over there where that telephone pole is. You got out and we walked down the side of this building.
After the students visit the Chamber of Commerce, they stop at Memorial Park. They learn about the significance of the park, the flags in the park, and war veterans. This learning activity integrates History Standard Number 3 for grades K through 4, which requires that students understand how democratic values are exemplified by people, events, and symbols.
How many of y'all have seen Army movies on TV with soldiers and sailors on ships? Well, these men right here, they served. These men were the real soldiers and sailors, and these men right here fought for us to be free and to go to school and learn and to be able to have that flag and pledge allegiance to it. So these men are called veterans, and this park is all about Veterans Memorial Park. It's dedicated in memory of those who died so that you and I could be free and be here today. And anytime you see a veteran or come by and you see a flag, you should always respect it because somebody fought hard and worked hard to keep us free.
The last stop on the field trip is the town library. After a tour of the library, a librarian reads them a book. This activity integrates English Language Arts Standard Number 3, which requires that students apply a wide range of strategies to comprehend, interpret, evaluate, and appreciate texts. They draw on their prior experience, on their interaction with the readers and their classmates, on their knowledge of word meaning and of other texts, on their word identification strategies, and on their understanding of textual features.
How are you all today? Good. I'm glad to be here to read to you this morning. And since you came to the library, I thought I'd read you a book about the library. It's called I Took My Frog to the Library. Did you ever bring a frog to the library? No. What do you think might happen if you brought a frog to the library? Raise your hand if you think you know. Okay. What do you think he might do?
He might jump around.
Okay. Let's look at this book and see what he does.
After the field trip, the teacher asks the students to draw a picture of something they learned about that morning. Then they explain their pictures to each other. This activity integrates English Language Arts Standard Number 12, which requires students to use spoken, written, and visual language to accomplish their own purposes. The students use their creativity to make a visual representation of new knowledge.
If I gave you a piece of paper, could you draw me a picture of the library or something you remember from the library today? Could you do that?
4 different colors.
You're going to draw in 4 different colors. Okay, Tyler.
Me too. I'll leave mine in the bag.
That's probably a good idea. If you leave them in the bag, then they don't get mixed up, do they, Scott?
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to draw an American flag.
Oh, that was the American flag that we saw before we went to the library. That's fine if you want to draw that.
I'm going to draw it.
The teacher asks the students to compare their school library to the town library. She uses a Venn diagram to visually represent the characteristics the students identify. This learning activity also integrates English Language Arts Standard Number 12, which requires that students use spoken, written, and visual language to accomplish their own purposes. By using a Venn diagram to classify words, the students deepen their knowledge of word meaning.
Okay, up here I'm going to put the town library, where we went today.
The library. The dam.
Well, over here, you know what I'm going to put? I'm going to put our school library, because don't we have a library in school?
Yeah.
We do have a library in school, so I'm going to put school library.
2 libraries.
2 libraries. We've been to 2 libraries, that's right. Now, tell me something that we saw in the library today.
Books.
Okay. Do we have...
Books.
She did. Do we have books in the school library?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this one in the middle because the town library has them and the school library has them. Right, Deja?
Disney book.
Right, Deja?
It's Disney book.
10 books. You saw 10 books? There were lots of books. Oops. Miss Bartle's going to put library. I'm going to put books. What else did we see in the library?
I need a dummy. Carpet.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Carpet.
That was a carpet. Now, is there a carpet in our library in upstairs in school? So we'll just...
There is a library in school.
There is one, but does our library in the school have one of those big colorful carpets like we sat on today?
No.
So I'm going to put over on the town library, colorful carpet.